Hi folks, it's me, Ray. Now I'm sure the audio quality of my voice sounds pretty okay right now, but it doesn't for the rest of this episode. And it wasn't because of any sort of accident or mistake, it's just because I think I'm the smartest man alive. But I'll be back to normal in the next episode, whenever that is. Oh, and if you want to dunk on me because of the audio quality that you're about to hear, I am on Twitter, RDBAAA. My DMs are open. Thank you very much. We now join the series finale of Newhart, already in progress. Alex, got a question for you.
Go!
Who do you think would have the cheapest Band-Aids, Target or Walgreens? Or any other pharmacy chain?
I'm going to say Target. I think Walgreens would specialize in that kind of thing. Wait, by cheapest, you mean price or quality or both?
Price. We're talking list price.
Who
list
would have
price. The lowest priced Band-Aids?
Then I am going to say Walgreens.
Well, turns out it's Target.
Really?
I went there the other day. At first, I was like, I gotta get some new Band-Aids. So I went to Walgreens, which is next to Target. You know, I basically parked in between them. I went to Walgreens.
Hold on. Already I take issue here. You say I gotta get some new Band-Aids with the enthusiasm of, oh boy, the new 2020 Band-Aids are out.
Yeah, don't you like buying new things to put in the medicine cabinet?
No.
Oh, you haven't even lived. Anyway.
I'm okay. I'm sorry, go on.
Went to Walgreens. They have a basic box for $3.49 or something. $2.49. And then I went to Target, and it was oh, these things are $2.99. And look at this. There's a big box for $4.99. So, of course, I got the big box. And I was very surprised. Okay. And then I also picked up some trail mix.
This is it. This is what? Go. Okay.
And guess what else I got?
What?
Wrong. A Mario Kart Hot Wheels.
All right. So before we recorded and we're hashing out how the show's going to go, You said, I have a cold open, and it turns out it's just a list of things you bought at Target?
No, it was a question. Who do you think would have the cheapest Band-Aids? And you failed. Okay. But I had a story to tell. So,
I think we... Okay, A, we both failed. B, you have a very loose definition of story. Is there any hilarious copy on the Band-Aid box? Riddle me that.
No.
Okay, great.
How about C? Can you believe it?
How about D? We're gonna give you an excuse to use those Band-Aids right fucking now.
Folks, you've reached it. You've reached another episode of No More Whoppers. How's it going? My name is Ray Barnholt, so very tired. And with me, as always, Alex Porter Bridges.
Hey, I would take that to my destination, but I'm already overloaded with sperm and eggs.
Whoa. Teetering.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's another thing we can talk about this episode. That's a big thing that came out.
Well, Alex, I thought I'd lead with something that I completely forgot to talk about during the summer. Because,
Do it now.
There were things I was going to bring up during our Pittsburgh jaunt, and I totally forgot in the moment, and then 3 episodes later. So here we go. I got you some gifts.
Oh.
What did you think of those gifts? I forgot to say this months ago.
They're fantastic. Yes, you got me a super cool Mario block calendar that is sitting in the bar.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my Lord. First of all, I'm very relieved that you even said the word super cool, because this was...
No, it's fine.
I was afraid it was going to be so...
It's exactly the kind of thing that I would put in the bar. And you got me the Sega Genesis coloring book and some color pencils.
And which I Master System.
And thank you. Fantastical Star, which I have not cracked open yet, but I will eventually. I'm waiting for winter break.
Yeah. And don't forget Alex Kidd. Alex Kidd.
Yes.
I'm Alex.
Kid.
Alex.
All right. A kid.
All right. I also got you, for the home, a Mario rolling pin.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Ruri and I were going to try that out on some cookies, but we've not yet done that.
That's fine. And finally, of course,
yes,
the 7-Eleven cookie-covered almonds.
Yes, those have already been devoured months and months ago.
Yeah, no, that's good. they might not last very long, so it's good that you got them wolfed down.
Yes.
Even though you were in America and you could have just went to a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but, I'd rather get them from you.
Yeah, they were from California, so what do you know?
Right? See, I want that good West Coast shit.
Yeah. It was also funny going to your reception and being basically the only person with a wrapped boxed gift.
No, that can't be true.
We went in there and everybody had cards. There was a stack of cards. I didn't see anybody else with a boxed gift. And I was like,
you know what?
Where do I put this?
There were several boxed gifts. The thing is, they are handed over to my parents or the staff, and then they are transported into the wedding suite and put on a big table.
Well, I gotta say, someone dropped the ball there.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, but they were small enough gifts. It's not like I bought you a PS4 Pro and had to lug it up the staircase onto the
that would have been great.
Well,
like that. Remember that Friends episode where they're trying to move that PS4 Pro and they keep saying pivot and it's real funny?
Yes.
Cool.
Are you watching Friends now on Netflix? That's okay. That doesn't have to be a topic.
No, I'm not, and it's not gonna be.
Okay, great.
But Rory's always watching it. It's one of those things.
All right. Well, we're all caught up. That was my segment. I didn't know what you did last summer.
Thanks.
Now back to the show.
All right, back to the show. Raymond, it's November. We've got a lot to talk about. Thanksgiving's coming up.
It's No-Mo-Wovember.
The goose is getting fat.
Anybody?
It is No-Mo-Wovember.
Hello?
Because yes, I can hear you. What are you doing?
Just joking. Just joking around.
All right. Well, it's working. You're a laugh riot. Do you remember when I used to do that brief segment where I would record my dreams as soon as I wake up?
Yes, sir.
Well, guess what, idiot?
What?
I was going to play a theme, but we don't have a theme for that.
Okay.
So this is going to be the impromptu theme for my dream segment. Plot flags! This is a super fresh one because I just recorded it today, like an hour ago when I woke up.
Okay.
Just before we recorded. So I believe it's only a minute and a half long. A dream I had this afternoon.
I'm excited.
Here you go. Yeah, well, you don't be.
No.
November 20th. So I'm a ragamuffin. I'm a street urchin. I live inside an MMO. And I'm supposed to sell things to the heroes, but if the bad guy comes through town, I'm supposed to give him 1,000 gold, because when he swings by through town the next time, he's going to repay it back as 5,000 gold. Also, as a street urchin, I have a boss. I'm employed by a boss urchin who's in charge of our begging, and he has to call all of our parents. I don't know why we all have cell phones if we're like super dirt poor in a medieval RPG world. But he's got to call my mom and tell her that it's been a lean season and I was going to buy beds for all your kids as a Christmas surprise, but do you think your child deserves a bed? My mom said, no, he's going to sleep on straw. And then in the middle of this RPG world, we were also I was also crying watching an animated sci-fi movie, and I don't remember the content exactly. It was a commentary about society. That's how deep I am, and it was sad, and I cried. And there was a famous Japanese author next to me. I don't remember who it was, but we got started, and the only line from him I remember was, "I'm tired of detectives." Getting treated like they're the sickness and not the cure. Anyway, that's it for me. Go have some sleep.
All right. There's a lot to unpack there. I feel like
wait a minute. Was that a piece of advice at the end for our listeners? Like, go have some sleep.
Yes. I snuck in a little alabaster freshwater at the end there for you.
How about this?
Good night, Seattle. We love you.
Good night, Nagoya. We love you. I think I have been having more MMO-oriented dreams lately, and I think it's because I'm back into FF14.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Could be anything.
And you know what? I was out. The day that Death Stranding came out, my subscription was up, and I'm like, thank God, I'm going to devote some time to Death Stranding. And then, like a few days later, my friend Brad just texts me a photo of his PC monitor where he had purchased me a new subscription code.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Brad. I'm back in for another couple of months, and the new content is still really good. I started doing New Game Plus, which is nice. I'm replaying all the Heaven's Ward content.
Wow, New Game Plus.
Yeah, and it's delicious, and you get to keep your levels. It's important for me to replay Heaven's Ward because I sped through all of that plot just to get to Stormblood, because I started playing right when Stormblood was new, and I wanted to get to the Stormblood content. So I just sped through Heaven's Ward.
Gotta get to the Stormblood content. My God.
I know. When are we going to get to the Stormblood factory? Until yesterday, I have finished the Heaven's Ward expansion, but until yesterday, I would have told you that, the Heaven's Ward are the good guys, right? No, they're the bad guys. I just completely forgot everything about that plot, and playing it again is nice. It's also nice being able to solo all of the content, which at the time I could not. Except for Bismarck, because Bismarck's a jerk, and he has a dumb boss mechanic where he spawns two ads, and if they're next to each other, then you can't kill them. So you need peeps.
Interesting.
Anyway, yes, you.
Can I pay just to solo it with high power? Like I'm playing New Game Plus, but it's just new game?
Yeah, I guess. You could talk to a Chinese farmer. Right?
Oh, you mean, like a count farmer, yeah.
Yes, yeah, Ray.
I thought you just meant a guy in a rice paddy.
Yeah, I want to play Heaven's Ward. Better get some rice and soy. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to just
Thanks,
real quick.
Mr.
Jim. There was a series of big angry tweets by a lot of people about someone, and I still don't know what the angle these people were.
Alex Fraioli.
No!
What have you done this time?
Somebody was angry that they couldn't find soy milk at a Starbucks in Kyoto. Have you seen this?
No, I have not, actually.
Yeah, and they were getting real angry about it. But then I feel like the reply was even worse, because the reply was like, "Don't push your politics on Japan." Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
it's like, hey, maybe I'm lactose
mild
intolerant.
Case.
But in this thread, there's people coming from every which way, like all kinds of sides.
Oh,
and
of course.
One of the weirdest arguments I saw in that thread was, of course they have soy milk. 90% of Japanese people are lactose intolerant. That can't be true. That's not true at all.
They don't like spicy food.
That's true, but I've worked for years at schools where every single day, every kid in the school had milk with their lunch.
Oh, well, that was milk.
With vitamin R.
Yeah.
They're not going to make 90% of any given school shit their asses for no reason.
Jesus Christ. Also, there's a whole part of Japan called Hokkaido with a lot of farms and dairy farms.
It's basically real life cow level.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. I played Boku no Natsume 3.
Yes.
You had to milk cows in that game.
You know, when you guys visit, the four of us should take a trip to Hokkaido, because we've still never been.
How about just two of us, thanks? You and me, buddy. That's right.
All right, fine.
Okay.
I got it. We'll go to Hokkaido. The women will go down to Okinawa. That way, we can get the moon gem while they get the sun gem, and then we can meet back in Nagoya. All right, team break.
I'm a little lost. Is that an FF14 thing?
What?
Oh, Dragon Quest 3? What is that a reference to?
Nothing.
Sun
it's
gems?
just
okay.
No. If life were an RPG, that's all.
All right. Okay. I just thought it was a specific RPG. I don't know.
No, it's not.
You're going off on a jag about things. I don't know what's going on.
No, all right. If you can't recall what that's from, I'm going to put it in my RPG. How do you like that?
All right.
Fine.
Your RPG.
Yes, Batui Quest Mobile. Well, that's fun. So I've been playing FF14, and have you been playing the Death Stranding?
A very little bit.
Same.
It's supposed to be a thing where, my wife wants to watch it, so I have to play it, but It has to be at a certain time, and I'm busy. Got to be in a certain room, certain time. It's a big to-do. Anyway, haven't gotten that far. I remember an article, I think it was a post on Kotaku, saying, get to chapter 3 as soon as possible. And it's so far taken me like a month almost, or feels like it.
That's what I've heard. Well, I heard from my boy Tom, who said, and I think he was talking about chapter 2 when he said this. He said, because I think he's in chapter 2. If chapter 2 is right after Port Knot City, which I think it is, which where I am right now is I'm at the end of...
okay.
It can't be chapter 1, because chapter 1 is... I don't fucking know. I'm just going to describe this by what the missions are, because I don't know where the chapters begin and end.
Let's have the blind lead the blind here.
All right. I'm on my way to Port Knot City, which I think is the end of the first big section.
Okay, I just reached it.
Okay, from what I heard from my buddy Tom, after that, it gets incredibly boring, because everything is super flat. But I'm guessing after the flat part is chapter 3... when stuff gets interesting, because he says the game gets kind of boring after Port Knot City. I rage quit yesterday because I was on my way to Port Knot City, and my bike got swallowed up by a BT, and I dropped all my shit, and I wasted all my blood grenades and poop grenades trying to get my shit back. And I finally did, and I got back on my bike, and 5 minutes later, the same shit happened again. So I'm just like, fuck this game. Maybe I'll come back to it later.
Oh, well, let me ask you. No judgment zone. What difficulty are you playing on?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. I was about to get to this. I'm playing on normal. I am about to bring it down to Mads Mikkelsen level, a.k.a. very easy. Because as I've heard, very easy was only put in the game so that Mads Mikkelsen could play the game.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And I would like to play the game because I want to get to the story, and I don't want to deal with fucking shitty ghosts.
Hate those shitty ghosts. That's what they should have called the game.
Hey, you know what? Hate those shitty ghosts. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Two things you can tell about me.
People are lining up.
2 things about me. Now it's your turn.
2 hours in line just to see these shitty ghosts. Yeah, I'm playing on very easy because I just want to get through the story for the benefit of both of us in this relationship at home.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Because fortunately, you can change that on the fly.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yes. A lot of games do that now, thank goodness. Yeah, I would play Metal Gears on very easy at first because I don't necessarily need some sort of like gamer challenge when really I'm here to just see what Snake is up to. I'm
okay with Metal Gears on normal, but for some reason I could never finish 5. 5 was just a little too hard for me.
Yeah, you still couldn't get past those.
Yeah, it's still mission 16, the fucking skulls, because I hate them.
Oh, yeah, poop head.
I'm full of poop, thank you.
Let me guess. I bet Tom has finished Death Stranding multiple times by now.
I don't know about that. I don't.
He seems like the kind of guy who just devours games whole.
Yes, but I think he just got sidetracked by Pokemon, so he might pick Death Stranding back up because he, as he said, he got to a very boring stretch and lost interest for a little bit.
Okay.
And now he's walking around England.
No, it's fake England.
Or wherever the Galamoth is. What's it? Galamoth? There, he's in Galamoth. Galarian region. Thank you. Galaxian.
Classic.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. I don't play Pokemon.
I don't know. I wasn't interested in Sword and Shield at all until I talked to some of my regulars on Saturday who were like legit having a fun time with it. And I said this about X and Y. When I played X and Y, I thought, well, this isn't for me at all. But now I'm about to make that mistake again, I think.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
I think you will find it's exactly the same.
It probably. Also, I don't have the time for it. Not with beautiful 14 waiting for me.
No, I still haven't finished Gold.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I still got to do that. Yes, I received copies of Silver and Gold from a beautiful, beautiful listener, and I need to finish those.
Yeah, I'm talking about on 3DS, the Game Boy version, because I bought it when it came out. Because I was like, well, this is where Pokemon basically ends for me, is Gold and Silver. So I'll finally play through that. Still didn't.
Good
That's
work.
my story.
Good work.
As I've said before, I'm way more into Pokemon spin-offs than the actual mainline games. Like, I loved Pokemon Pinball, love that mystery dungeon, and so on and so forth.
Cool.
Don't care too much for the actual RPGs, but yeah.
I mean, I was super into Red and Blue when they came out when I was in high school, and then I say this all the time when this comes up, but you know, when Gold and Silver came out, that was also when Final Fantasy VIII, Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid all came out, and then like I'm gonna play those now.
Well, you mean Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, that was what? That was 99, 2000.
8 was 99, 9 was 2000.
Maybe that's just when I discovered certain games.
Okay.
Because as a high school student, my spending money was quite limited. I was working part-time jobs, and like I would have to wait. Like I didn't buy Symphony of the Night until it was $20 on the fucking the hits line.
Well, how dare you?
Yeah, well, and that was my friend Brad who turned me on to that, I believe. Thank you, Brad.
All right. Thank you, Brad, and also for buying him a FF14 pass subscription?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing the Nier Automata raid is really good.
Oh yeah, how's your butt look?
My butt? How does my butt look?
I heard, this is conjecture, I guess. I don't know. I just heard on from people that there's a Nier costume, like a 2B-ish costume that enhances your butt.
I guess, but I only have 2 pieces of it so far. Although I do have the legs piece, so maybe I should check. But
I only have half an ass right now, but
I just got the one cheek going on.
But what a cheek!
I don't know. I like to keep my character as covered as possible because in my headcanon she's a Puritan.
Yeah, but you're not.
She came to Eorzea to escape religious persecution. I'm not, no, but I have to respect her wishes.
Well, speaking of butts and Eorzea, I was playing Atelier Ryza.
Is that a parody of a sentence?
Well, you know, it's all about trying, and we all have to try, and you know, we learn from our mistakes. And
okay, okay. Wait, is that a real game you're playing?
It was a real game, yes. It's an RPG in the Atelier series, you know? Have you heard of these?
Oh, I have, yes.
Kev, have you heard of this? So this is the newest one, and it's the horniest one because the hero, the girl this time, is a little less dressed than some of the previous ones.
I am utterly shocked.
Yeah, and guess what? It's the one that sold the most.
I equally shocked.
But yeah, I mean, but it's just mostly it's a regular RPG. It's a JRPG in the purest sense.
I see. Yeah, but I can't play JRPGs like that because it almost seems like they're trying to compensate for something, which is not a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, the series in general is not like that. Essentially, I mean, it is fun enough and it's big on alchemy and crafting stuff. So this is the newest version of that. What's so funny this time, Laffo?
Just coincidence. At one point, I think my Twitter bio included the phrase "big on alchemy."
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Apologies for lashing out.
None taken.
Let's see. Well, as long as we're still talking about games, let's do a brand new segment.
Oh, what's it called?
And this one's called
the new version of a game called
the Yakuza, the Japanese Mafia.
That's right. The demo for Yakuza 7 just came out, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I have not played it yet.
Me neither.
Is it just the Japanese demo at this point?
It's just Japanese. Yeah. It's because
okay.
I don't think it's coming out here for another year, so.
Ooh, that is we should have Tom stream that on Saturday though, because he's a big Yakuza guy, and it would be fun to watch.
Yeah, of course. And we did successfully turn you on to it because I was like, "Hey, Alex, it's an RPG now, and there's lots of Dragon Quest references. Now you have to play Yakuza." And you were like,
I have to play. Fine,
Ray.
It's half that, and it's also an equal part. It's fun. One of my favorite things is watching man-children melt down when the franchises that they like don't obey their exact wishes. Boy, has it been fun.
That was
watching people lose their shit at the fact that it's not another punch fisty game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Those games are practically RPGs, so why not?
Yeah, why not just dive right in?
Why not, change things up? It's a crazy notion, I know.
Yeah.
But if you already have a new protagonist in a new setting, and I think even the creator or the director or whatever was like, yeah, we're totally going to do this up in a different way this time, you might want to believe them.
Yes, and I'm totally into that.
You might want to gear up for that. Yeah,
I like when franchises take a risk and they buck a trend and they take on a new genre. Like what was it? Like how Suikoden 5 was like
tactical
standard
espionage action.
No, it was solid, fun JRPG, whereas the genre of Suikodens 3 and 4 was steaming pile of shit. It takes guts to do a genre change like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Breath of Fire went the reverse direction. There's Breath of Fire 5, which was a big change and very good, very fun.
Yes.
And then Breath of Fire 6, which was a web game.
Wait, there was a 6?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I haven't heard of it because it's a web game.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite web game is probably Spider-Man on PS4, though.
Oh, yes. Okay.
That's the most Scott Aukerman thing I've ever said. Sorry.
Gamer Scott Aukerman.
Please go. Please keep going.
Yeah, I have not played the demo yet. I'm just going to wait for the English version because, next year, I think 2020 is my year of Yakuza because the remasters of 3, 4, and 5 will come out in a box set, and I'll just buy that. And then I can finally continue playing because I left off at Kiwami 2. Now I can start with 3, 4, and 5, on to 6, and then 7. So I'm pretty sure I will be playing those games for the next 2 years.
What about Zero? What about Kenzan? What about Kurohyo?
Okay, well, I did Zero. I played Zero first because it's Zero.
What about
I played
Negative
Zero. Kenzan and Ishin aren't translated, so there's no... Plus, they're, ancient Japan doesn't really matter. They're not part of the canon. They're their own canon.
Yeah, the guy who wrote walkthroughs for all the Bokunatsu games wouldn't play an untranslated game.
Well, I really don't like your attitude there.
It's not going anywhere.
I don't like that at all.
All right.
It's a different kind of Japanophilia.
I know.
Okay? Come on.
I thought you were going to say Japanese, but Japanophilia is so much more accurate.
I'm trying to explain myself.
It's, yes, well, it's working.
Yeah, and the other games are spin-offs, really.
Yeah.
I played Judgment. That was the most recent one, but that has nothing to do with any of the Yakuza stuff.
Was that Cocaine Daiboken?
We're like
Working
cocaine
title?
Cancellation.
Yeah. Sorry. Judge Eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's about eyes.
Cool. Private Eyes, they're watching you?
Well, you do play as a private eye.
I got that much.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, I'm still deep into the Dragon Quest XI on the Switch. Man, it started out hard with the mega hard monster mode I'm playing, but it's getting easier.
Okay.
Not sure how that happened.
Maybe you're just acclimated to it.
I think that's it. Thank you. I also think that the beginning of the game is harder when you don't have access to healing stuff.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Because the beginning of the game was literally run out of the village, do one battle, run back in, heal, run out of the village, do one battle, repeat.
I see, yeah.
It strong Phantasy Star 1 energy.
Oh, boy, okay. And I played that recently this year. So.
Yeah. Maybe this is obvious to some people, but if you're playing DQ11 on the Switch and you're playing super hard monster mode, 2D mode is way harder than 3D mode because your encounters are random and you can't just avoid them on the map.
Yeah.
Because initially I started hard monster mode on 2D mode and I couldn't do it. I was like, this is not fun. I'm not enjoying this. So I switched to 3D mode and now it's a blast.
Great.
And I got what?
Should we follow up on Dragon Quest Walk?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't work for me. That's it.
Okay, glad we did that.
Yeah.
Wow, the new version of a game called
The new
Unplayable.
version of a game called Dragon Quest.
Yeah. They also released that Dragon Quest Monsters Retro for phones.
What,
Who
retro?
knows why? Yeah. Yes, it's just the emulated Game Boy version, originally for Switch.
What the
then
fuck?
They ported it to phones. Yeah.
Sorry, Game Boy version?
Yes, the first game.
So you're talking white text on black background.
Yeah. I guess I am.
That's such an odd fucking choice.
I guess now's the time to capitalize on Dragon Quest Monsters nostalgia.
But hold up. Shut up for a second.
Can't say that every show.
They already have the port of the Super Famicom version. That's CQ1 mobile on
I'm talking
everything.
about Monsters, Dragon Quest Monsters.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, I either misheard that or you didn't say it.
I said it, but it's okay. I was just trying to mention the most recent Dragon Quest game that came out.
Let's just agree to disagree.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, Monsters is not really a series for me, and that's fine.
Nope, that's it.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, you were saying more about 11.
Oh, no, that was pretty much done. Just
Okay.
it's. I've already finished the game twice normally, so playing it a third time on hard mode is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I did have to kind of cheese a little bit. I spent a whole weekend at the casino to afford enough coins to buy a stupid powerful sword for the hero, so I'm kind of using that to cheese my way through battles. But even then, even with a stupid powerful sword, the last 3 boss battles have all ended with everyone except for one person dead, and that person just attacking because they're out of magic.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite part about Dragon Quest.
Yeah. And by sheer luck, for the last 3 bosses, I've come out victorious. And man, it feels good every time.
Yeah. All right, great.
It's a great victory. All right, that's all my DQ talk.
I agree. On to our next guest.
You know him from TV's Tool Time. Wait, no, that was a show within a show.
let me go
you
back
know
to-
him. What?
Whoa, stumbled over myself. Let me go back to Death Stranding for a second.
Oh, do it.
I was ready to ignore it until my wife brought it up. I was like, I want to see it. It's like, fine, okay. But, after playing it, I was reminded of the fact that I'm really into the aesthetic of that, what I've tweeted before as overcast futurism. And that's really one of my favorite sorts of things in media, I guess. Because, I was referring to Death Stranding at the time, and also like that part in the first part of Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah,
where he's at the
I was about to say,
farm.
that also seems what the cyberpunk's genre is as well.
Yeah. But even like, I think it has to do with just, where I grew up, right? Northwest Washington, and just the cloudiness of that in general. But like, I even like little things like the overworld battle screens in FF7, which were like in that overcast background.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. That's appealing to me on a, I don't know, chemical level, let's say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the game. Just rolling with it. I did purposely avoid Jeff Keighley's little bass. Don't care about that.
Wait, which one's his?
Yeah, the Ludens fan. Fairly early on. He has a little.
Yeah.
You couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't like open it up or reach it the first time I went past it, but I knew who it was, and I was just like, okay, well, I don't need to do that then. Thanks for making it easy.
That's fun. Yeah, like I said, I think it's more or less pretty fun. I think making deliveries is actually kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
Plotting a course to me is relaxing, and finding a way around obstacles I love doing.
Sure.
What I don't love doing is having to throw my blood at ghosts, because I don't like the controls very much in those instances.
Yeah.
Dealing with mules is pretty easy, but I still fucking hate ghosts.
I haven't. No, let's see. I was trying to. I almost. Maybe you can't lose your bike in the soup if you're on very easy. I wonder. But,
maybe that's it. Because I
maybe.
know a friend of mine.
I'm just saying.
a friend of mine-
I had what sounded like probably a similar situation as you did, Because, like, right after you get the ability to have the blood grenades, like, yeah, you of course, run into the next couple of areas, and they pop up again, going up that mountain or whatever. So I think I probably had the same situation as you did, but just, I went through it okay.
Oh, man. Yeah, I need to lower the difficulty so I can have fun.
Quote-unquote fun.
Fun, yeah.
You might want to try it.
I do. I don't like... You know what? I like challenge. I don't like artificial challenge, but that's an argument that's been done to death.
And everybody's like, oh, complaining about the game or confused about the game. And I'm just like, it's just a video game. Like, it's not that special.
It's fine.
It's really just a weird sci-fi story, and it's a video game.
The thing that made me laugh the most was not something in the game itself, but an interview with Norman Reedus where he referred to Kojima as a genius's genius.
Yeah. He also calls him Hideo.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That was supposed to be the focus of this entire episode.
Yes. How much of an idiot Norman Reedus is. I'm
well,
just
hey,
like...
you know what? Come on.
Listen. If you're around the guy making the game for however many years, don't you... And yet, you have handlers, or at least Guillermo del Toro, who can be like, hey, psst, by the way, it's Hideo. But no, just let him say it. Just let him look like a doofus. Norman Doofus, more like...
When you were 15 and you did the Psycho Mantis fight and the screen went black, didn't you think it said Hideo?
No.
I gotta go.
I think I can say that with relative confidence. No, I didn't.
All right, fine. See, I did. Because I didn't know who the fuck he was until I finished the game and the credits rolled, even though I'm sure it came up earlier.
Well, I think I knew who he was before starting the game, and then obviously it was just like, oh, yeah, I get it. But I don't think I'm supposed to pronounce the name like that.
All right, smart guy. Let's move on.
I am smart. Thank you very much. But, anything else you'd like to say about me in particular?
I think you give good hugs.
I'll take it.
And one more thing about Death Stranding I did want to say is in true Tom has often described his narrative style as copy and pasting Wikipedia articles into dialogue boxes.
Okay.
What I've discovered about Death Stranding is I think he just seriously he looked up Strand in a thesaurus and used every single entry.
Yeah,
because
you know what?
He uses every conceivable definition of the word strand, and I know that in what he conceives to be his genius big brain, he thinks it's the smartest fucking move anybody's done in video games. When in my normal sized dumb child brain, it just looks like faux intellectualism.
Yeah. Well, also let's be fair. It's not just Kojima doing everything. He's had writing partners who helps him, who has to write all that dialogue to go with that story concept. So, I mean, it's a team of people doing this bullshit.
Well, you know, okay, no. Something positive about the game is that's something I like, is that it wasn't just... Because my biggest concern was this was going to be a George Lucas prequel situation where, like, he's so big now, everyone's afraid to say no when he has a stupid idea.
Well, my kids thought.
So I kind of like the fact that he has people who are still brave enough to keep him in check and say, hey, boss, that's actually a really fucking dumb idea.
I wonder about that, though. I do wonder about that.
I don't know. You know what? No, I feel like there are a dozen or so real stupid ideas that are left on the cutting room floor, because even from what I've played so far, this is still relatively tame by Kojima standards.
Why didn't someone just pull him aside and say, hey, you should call it Death Strands? That makes a lot more sense in English.
Yeah, that does. Kojima, are you married to homo demons?
Why, yes, I am. He said it.
No. Hey, if your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer. Ow!
I remember there was an episode of Murphy Brown where Corky was like explaining to Murphy or somebody where like, about some guy. Oh, did you and tell him there's a piece of paper on his shoe, and if he pulls his heel back behind him, he's gay. But if he pulls it forward to look at it from the front, then he's straight. And then I think, probably the day after at school, some girls were asking me that, and I was just like, I'm onto that. Don't even try. Come on.
Also,
you think I don't watch Murphy Brown?
It's Kramer's on Murphy Brown? Also, it's way easier. It's
Hold on. Excuse me. I'm going to be down for a few minutes.
all right. It's way easier to just look behind you than it is to twist your fucking leg into a pretzel to look at the bottom of your shoe.
You're absolutely right.
Right?
But that's why it was on a sitcom.
Oh, Situation Comedy.
Yes. There's also Britcom, which of course is Brituation Comedy.
Thank you. That's fun. All right, it's been over 40 minutes, and it's a long first segment. Why don't we take a quick break? And because I got some segment 2 for you.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. You want short first segments? Do the show more often.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tips to live by. We'll be back. Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That is continuing to be Alex.
Still me.
I can talk about school a bit. I'm still in school.
Yes, you are. You're a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed young student. Tell me how your education is going.
I don't know about bright-eyed, but I do got a bushy tail.
There you go.
I think we last left off when I was starting the fall semester, and now it's like almost done. It's like another month or so.
All right, tell me about the fall semester. Who did you ask to homecoming? Did you go to the harvest dance? No,
I'm afraid not. We don't do that there.
Okay.
Apparently, they're going to give away turkeys to like 100 lucky students.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah. Plus, with all the fixins. Like a can of cranberries, I guess. I just got that email. Anyway,
okay.
I remember last time how I mentioned one of my teachers was about our age.
Yes.
I got 3 classes, 3 teachers, 2 science teachers. One of these science teachers is a young woman about our age.
Okay.
The other science teacher is a woman, and I think she might also be our age.
Okay.
Here's what happened is that at some point in a class, she was just, I don't know, casually brought up and was asking people like when they were born or how old they were. And some people were throwing out like, 2001 or 2000 or 1999. When somebody said 1999, she was like, oh boy, I was in high school in 1999. Jokingly.
Oh, there you go.
And I went, what?
So that means at most she's 2 years older than us.
At most, yes.
Yeah.
Unless she was exaggerating. But I mean, my thing is that, again, I described her as sort of a mom. She looks like someone who clearly had 2 kids. I'm not trying to insult anybody. She just looks like that.
Yeah, I mean, is it possible that this was supposed to be some sort of heartfelt revelation where she was sort of hinting to the student that she's her biological mother?
I don't think so.
And that she got pregnant in high school.
This is not one of those. This is not one of those Hallmark movies.
And had to give her up, and they were only reunited when she enrolled in her mom's class.
Save it for basic cable.
Okay. If there's one thing that's been said about me, it's that I'm basic.
You know what BB stands for? Basic bitch. Yeah. Thanks, Sam.
Okay. Man, I said this before in a group chat, but I'm not far enough in Death Stranding to know what Higgs's motivations are, but I really hope that he tries to kidnap BB just so that I have an excuse to tweet Troy Baker, boy taker. I look forward to dumb things.
I would also like you to have that excuse.
Yay! All right, good.
So that I can finally mute you.
No, hey! Yeah, well, I've had it coming.
Anyway, that was that with that teacher. That was like a real weird possible revelation.
Okay.
There's the other class with the disbarred lawyer man mentioned.
Oh, that's right.
That turned to shit really quickly.
Oh, no.
It already kind of did. But I was just eventually just like, I'm checked out because this guy is also checked out. He's an extreme scatterbrain every single class and has not actually covered any of the actual topics that should be covered in order to write a good term paper, which he has enshrined as this almighty thing that you should have finished already, and so on and so forth.
Oh, God.
So every class is basically just me, just like leaning back a bit and just watching it all happen. While I try and finish that paper. Yeah, that dude, he's clearly counting the days to retirement, he is, and too bad, but yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, good news, I have another class coming up next semester, and you're all invited to apply, to register for it." I was like,
yeah. I wrote the textbook for that one, too.
Meanwhile, like, I think 2/3 of the class dropped, so it's a pretty anemic...
Wow.
I'm exaggerating a bit, but it was a lot more anemic than it started out, let's say that.
Oh, boy, yeah.
But I don't like the hassle of having to drop a class, after a couple weeks in, so I just write it out. It's a trip. But he does end early a lot of the time, and that is a nice relief.
I was just thinking today, actually, that when I was at Bethany College for one semester, I had a part-time job teaching a class to the Japanese kids who came over to study. And one time, I let them out early, and for the rest of the semester, their teacher, their Japanese teacher, insisted on sitting in on the class. And
my God.
Yeah. From then on, I'm like, all right, I guess I've got to fill out this entire time.
Chilling vision of things to come.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It only got worse from there.
Once you became an ALT, and
and then at the end of the semester, he gave me a gift, I guess, as is the custom in this country, and it was a calculator. No, it was a combination calculator mouse pad.
Okay.
Granted,
Whoa.
this was in 2001. This was my first year at college.
That is an extremely early 2000s device.
Yes. I got a lot of use out of it as a mouse pad.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man. Oh, another thing with that the first young science teacher I mentioned, who was our age, she had mentioned in the class just the other week, she likes to be pally with the class, just asking people what they did over the weekend. And she was like, I ordered Mario. Was it Mario 64? I'm quoting her. Mario 64? No, 3D Mario, because someone had given us their Wii over the weekend.
Oh.
I'm like, whoa, what?
What?
As I deduced that apparently she had got a free Wii U and apparently tried to buy Super Mario 3D World or something. And I was like, wow, well, I never expected that from her, because as I explained, she was kind of hippie-ish. Like, she really reminded me of my old private school teachers in that sense, so I didn't think she'd ever be even, open to games in any sense.
Well, Mario's fun. We know this.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yep, Mario's for everybody. I'm not saying that. I just thought it was a weird thing to pop up, especially for someone, again, who's likely in her 30s as we are. I think the kids today, the 20-year-olds and under, are more, they make video games much more a part of their natural lives. So
yes, kids. What's the matter with kids today?
Yeah. So that was funny. I didn't explore it further or anything. I was just like, well, that's adorable, I guess.
Speaking of people enjoying video games who you don't think are video game people,
the Pope.
The Pope. He still hasn't fucking played Undertale. That's why the world's gone to shit. I have a subscription to Stitcher Premium only for two reasons. The content is good and the app is hot garbage.
Yeah, the company is too. Sorry, I digress.
Oh no!
What else is going on?
I have a Stitcher Premium account for two reasons. One is access to the Super Ego archives, because that's one of my favorite shows, and the other one is I have access to all the Comedy Bang Bang archives. And one of the things I like to do once a year is listen to all of the back Comedy Bang Bang best of episodes, and they go back all the way to 2007 or 8. Back when it was Comedy Death Ray, and it's fun to listen to those. But I was listening to, I think it was the best stuff for last year maybe. And they somehow Red Dead Redemption 2 came up, and those episodes are always hosted by just Scott and Paul F. Tompkins. And Paul F. Tompkins is pretty vocally. He's big into games. He has an Xbox One. He's really into. He picks like a couple of AAA titles a year and just dives headfirst into them and likes to talk about them.
Oh, he's one of those.
Well,
I'm just
whatever.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
But they were
Paul F.
talking.
Tompkins, fake gamer guy.
Oh no! I'd still date him. Scott and Paul talk about how when they both used to work on Mr. Show, Scott as a writer and Paul as a performer, like in between shoots, they would often hang out with the rest of the cast and crew, and they would play original Halo on the original Xbox and GoldenEye on N64 to pass the time. And man, it took Scott a real painful 30 to 40 seconds to come up with the proper names and consoles in that conversation. And I don't care, because I'm gifted with this ability to know what context is. I know this is not a gaming podcast, but I guarantee there's some angry ass people shrieking into their phones. It's N64, idiot! I know for a fact that happened, and I hate that it did. And I feel like if you can look at your teacher saying, I'm going to get Mario 64 for my Wii, and thinking it's cute. Well, I think that's the attitude to take. I don't think you need to be right about everything all the time. Gamers, go back up your own ass.
Well, first of all, I don't appreciate you blowing up my spot like that. That's it's kind of rude.
Okay, my bad.
I didn't really scream it. It was more just raise my voice a bit in the car. I don't think it. Anyway,
here's a brief recreation. Fuck.
I love Paul F. Thompson. What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, my part of the story wasn't even that she couldn't get the name right. That wasn't even what I was focusing on. It's just the fact that.
Oh, okay. I retract my past 5 minutes of shouting. Then. No,
it's fine. You right. still made a funny anecdote.
Fuck.
You're fine. I was just saying, just kind of interesting that would come up. So apparently she has a housemate situation, so I guess.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, some way, a Wii or Wii U came into their lives. Like, fun. I hope she got the right game for the right system, because, there's a lot of that consumer confusion about Wii and Wii U, so.
That's true.
Nevertheless, she got one of the best ones, if it's Mario 3D World, so.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
That's a lot of game. Well, good. Good for you. Good for her.
I've registered now for my spring classes.
Oh, what are you taking?
Well, I have 4 classes this time, and 3 of them are online.
Okay.
So that should be a lot easier. However, I kind of wish they were all online, because GDC is coming up, and I already registered to get a pass for that, and that's in March, and that'll be when at least one of these classes is running, and one that I have to be present for. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's not an exam that week. I'll have to make arrangements. One way or the other. Well,
good luck.
Or I can just, drop it right now and not even worry about it. Who knows?
Well, what class is it?
Intro to Ethnic Studies. This is another one of the requirements that I have to do. It's not related to the degree I want, but it just fills the requirement, so I'm doing it.
But come on, you already know everything. First of all, it's about ethnics in video game journalism. Second of all, you already know all the main ones. You got orc, you got dwarf, you got hobbit, you got elf. What are the others? There's like 2 more.
Miqote, is that the FF14 one?
Yes,
how do you
that's what they call
that?
That's I say Miqote. Or do I say Miqote? I don't know. I've never said it out loud before. You know what I say? Mithra, because that's what it fucking is.
Is it?
Lalafell? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah. That's
a Taru. It's such a Taru that one of the most prominent Lalafell characters in the game is named Tataru.
I don't understand why they renamed those races, especially when
when
14 was originally made, it was the FF11 staff.
Yeah, right?
Like 1.0 of that game was the FF11 staff, so why would they feel the need to
Yeah, it's like for in Dragon Quest 12, if they just started calling slimes goops. Hey, it's a goop. The first enemy is a goop.
I mean, well, if it was like World of Warcraft or something, and Blizzard made World of Warcraft 2, and it's not the Horde anymore, it's the Jerrys.
Yeah, it's
for the Jerrys.
Yeah. By the way, I want to point out that in DQ12, slime is changed to goop because they got, and I thought this was a poor decision. They got Gwyneth Paltrow on board on the dev team. I know.
Why did you?
She's got some crazy ideas about eggs. Please look forward to it. All right. Is there anything else? Anything else on that topic?
Dragon Quest 12: The Joyous Journey of the Jade Egg.
Oh, I'm fully expecting you to come up with a dozen more subtitles when that game is announced.
Okay, well, it's a date.
Yay!
You're dumb.
I'm there. Do you have anything else? Because I have a segment here. In fact, it's a momentous segment.
I had an exam today with the class with the Mario teacher.
Okay,
that went much better than I thought. Cause
I was what my brain wanted to say was, how did you do? How did you do on the exam? But what was about to come out of my mouth instead was, did you win? because I've been out of school so long that my brain is atrophying.
Yeah.
And now I think that exams are things that you win or lose.
And you are now just the dad watching the kid play Fortnite and be like, are you winning?
Oh, no, I don't want to be that dad.
It's going to happen.
Oh.
And then I will suck on a gun.
I'm confident that I did better than the previous exam. It's the third one so far. The first one I did very good. I got like a 90-something. The second one, I did not do as well point-wise, because I think she just decided to grade it on a curve that time. Because
shrug. Nice. Because drugs?
Shrug. That was me.
Okay.
So I ended up getting like a 66 or something.
All right, execute that order.
I'm just like, what the F? This time I'm hoping it'll be much higher. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I need that drop, by the way.
What the F?
Thanks, I'll just record it. Yeah.
There we go.
That was it. That was my day today.
How's your overall grade in that class, would you say?
Would I say? It's B or an A. There's no plus or minuses at this school. I think that's like a state thing. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. It might end up at A just based on extra credit and stuff.
Good.
There's like these labs, which are like very basic labs. This entire class is like pretty much 4 kids because it's so low level. So there's like these labs that are just basically like weird, like science experiment activities, like right out of fucking Bill Nye or something. But I get full marks on these labs, I think, just by filling out all the sheets with something. Like, I think that's kind of what she needs from it.
Okay.
So you get points just by, showing that you actually did some work, whether you were right or wrong, I guess. And, yeah, I've been doing well on that, so I think I'll pull through with an A on that one.
Well, good. Congratulations.
The other science class, a little bit harder with the exams, so might not do as well there. Might be a B, could be a C.
Hi. In my entire college history, I failed one class, and I really hope... What's up?
Me too.
Oh, really? What'd you fail?
I failed I think an intro to algebra class that was the very last time I took a class at the previous community college before I had to move to San Francisco to get the job at 1UP.
Oh,
so
boy.
not only did I not care about having to move back up move back up the ranks rather to take another remedial math class, I was like, I'm out of here anyway, so fuck you.
The one I failed was it was a women in literature class, and the actual but the actual class material I did fine on. Like I did all the reading, I turned in all the papers, and then this is one of those classes where the final project makes up like 75% of your total grade.
Yeah, that's what disbarred lawyer guy is kind of forming his class around.
Yeah. And I don't like that system because I was on a group. It was a group project. 4 of us had to put together a presentation, and everyone had a role. And my role was research. And I went to the library. I got the books. I made photocopies. I made summaries. I highlighted important parts. I compiled everything into a big old text document. I mailed it off to the group. With the specific text that said, hey, guys, here's what I got. Is this enough? Tell me if you need more. No response.
Nope.
The day of the presentation comes. They do the presentation. It sounds great. We're supposed to turn in team feedback cards about how the rest of the team did. I believe at least 2 of the people in my group put down on their card that I didn't do any research. I failed the class. I went to the teacher to appeal this, and she said, "Oh, sorry, the grades are final." And that's when I became disillusioned with the state of Ohio.
Well, you can't blame the whole state for that.
Yeah,
that was a pile of dicks.
Yeah.
Good God.
Okay, are we done talking school?
If you want, sure. What else you got?
Well, I got to think. Do you remember our segment called Cinema Sukiyaki?
Yeah.
Because it's time. Here's the thing. We are about to retire Cinema Sukiyaki. This is the final installment.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Is Japan gone?
I got bad news. Japan's been canceled.
Oh, no. Still going to have the Olympics, though, right?
Oh, worse news. Yes, they will.
But Mario and Sonic were just there.
Oh, no. The worst
I
news
got
of
that
all.
game on Switch. That's another subject.
Oh, jeez. No, my good friend Jason runs a Twitter account called Japan Film Titles, at Japan Film Titles. He has taken the Cinema Sukiyaki torch, and he is running with it. It's basically an account of all Cinema Sukiyaki entries, and with this account in existence, now that I follow it, and I think some other listeners of the show follow it, and I recommend you follow it as well. I think this is a good time to say goodbye to this segment, but before we do, I've got a collection of films pulled from this Twitter account that I don't think we've done yet.
All right.
So,
I'm down.
We're going to put on... Do we have music? Is there a theme song for this segment? I don't remember if we have one.
No.
Oh, wait. I found it. Hold on.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried. It'll be a night to remember.
All right, cool. We've...
out of context, dude.
I know. It kills me every time because it's such
You're
a
the
dumb
only one who
pronunciation.
appreciates it.
Oh, that's what I'm here for.
I'll be there for you.
Oh, thank you. Do we... Hang on a sec. I have some background music specifically for dumb shit like this.
Okay.
Here we go. Match game theme? Yes, exactly. All right. Right, here we go. I'm going to give you some Japanese movie titles. I need you to give me the English title. Are you ready?
Never, but go ahead.
All right. If we've done any of these before, I apologize. Consider it a nice little nostalgia boost.
Sure.
All right.
Well, I don't know, so...
Well, tough shit. Here's the first one. End of White House.
Oh, I knew this one. Oh, shit.
Yep.
I guess it's White House Down? Is that what it was called?
I'm sorry. We were looking for Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, my God. Yeah, okay.
So sorry.
Whatever.
All right.
Can I get that on a technicality, though?
Why would you get that on a technicality? You got it wrong.
Okay, fine. Just tell me all grades are final. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Here's another one. The Japanese title is Angel Wars.
Oh. No real clue. Michael? The John Travolta movie?
Oh, man. Yeah. I always used to confuse that and Phenomenon. Are they not the same? I guess they're not the same movie.
They're different.
Okay. No, we were looking for Sucker Punch.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That does ring a bell.
Yeah. I specifically chose ones that you might know, and definitely movies that you might have heard of.
Well,
or
I'm
at
sucking
least,
ass right now, so keep
or
going.
maybe, well, I'm pretty sure you've seen this movie. Love is Deja Vu.
Love is Deja Vu. And you think I've seen it? Oh,
What would you consider to be an extremely deja vu heavy movie?
Groundhog Day?
Yes! Ding, ding, ding!
Whoa, what? Really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
yes. Yeah.
That
Love is
sucks
deja vu.
as a name.
I know. It's not great.
That really blows.
Here's your next one, and it's called Baby Thieves.
Something happened to the song just now?
Yeah, I don't know if that's... Okay, so we both heard that. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
my computer that did that or if that's the file. I hope it stays like
Okay.
that.
Anyway, Baby Thieves.
Baby Thieves.
Can I get a hint? Are the babies being thieved, or are the thieves babies?
The babies are being thieved, I believe. Oh, I just rhymed.
God.
Hang on, you know what? I've been inspired to now put my own shit on this music. There we go. Just to make it a little more interesting. So yeah, the better you do, the faster the music gets. So right now,
Okay.
you're in the middle because you got one right.
Thanks as always. Let's see. Is it Children of Men?
No, we were looking for Raising Arizona.
Okay. Yeah. Have
I'm
not
gonna
seen
lower
it.
I'm gonna lower that music just a little bit because you got it wrong. Here's a classic I know we've all seen. You've definitely seen this. Micro Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Never seen it.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Oh, man. All right, we're going to turn up that music. Pretty good. Nice. All right. Yeah, it was one of my favorite movies as a kid because it had the really good special effects and the
I
giant
bet.
ant and
I
a
mean,
scorpion.
I could have told you that. If I had to guess what Alex's favorite movies were as a kid, oh my god.
I mean, it was
there.
mostly that and Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I don't know what Who Framed Roger Rabbit is called in Japanese, but it's gotta be Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit? Roger Rabbit. No.
Roger Rappin.
Rappin' Rodney. There we go. All right. Your next movie is called Green Destiny.
Green Destiny.
Green Destiny.
Is there something specific that is green here, or?
Here's the kicker. No.
Okay. Is it the Green Mile?
Not that I remember. It is not the Green Mile. I saw this in the theater when it came out. I think we were in high school at the time. It's not the Green Mile. I'll give you another chance. I'll give you a hint. The language of the film is not English.
Oh. Okay. Doesn't help. It's like we're crossing over into international territory here.
We are.
Green test. I don't know. Bend it like Beckham.
No. We're looking for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
What? What?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Get fucked. Get absolutely
So
fucked.
I'm real sorry, man. Hang on a second. I just fucked up my headphones. God damn it. Say something.
Get fucked.
Hey, they're working.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Here's another one for you.
Yeah.
And that's right. It's called Cactus Brothers.
Oh, boy. Kangaroo Jack.
No. Is that your final answer?
No. Wild Hogs.
No. Oh my god. I'm sorry. We were looking for the Three Amigos.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Yeah.
I hate this country.
Oh, you love it. You
Sorry.
love it.
Yeah. I do.
All right. Maybe this one's a little easier for you. Ducks that can't fly.
Man, what is that? It's on the... fuck. The one with Anna Paquin, Fly Away Home.
I completely forgot about that movie until today. No, I'm sorry. We were looking for The Mighty Ducks.
All right. I'll take that one. I deserve it.
Lower that music. All right.
Oh, now it's Vaporwave.
Plastic Al. Oh, that's no. That's
No.
yeah. Sorry. All right. Demon Sacrifice. What do you make of that one?
Oh, Ghosts and Goblins, the movie.
Ray?
Demon Sacrifice.
I need you to take my stupid game seriously.
Constantine?
No. It's older than that.
Older than that. Oh boy. Demon Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Is it a Dario Argento film?
Oh fuck. You know what? I don't know. I should know who directed this, and I don't. I've never seen this film because it's not my wheelhouse. It's not really my genre.
Alright, is this horror?
I believe it is.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you might be on the right track.
I don't know. What's hold on, I'm just checking my memory.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does your memory sound like your phone?
You don't know what my phone sounds like. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
It's not that old.
No.
When are we going to reboot that, though? I thought we were in talks to do Alan Ray meet Frankenstein.
Well, we ran into some licensing hiccups. It's now Alan Ray meet a guy in a sheet.
It's a guy in a sheets monster. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right.
All right. No, we were looking for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
All right. That's a real simple one, isn't it?
Oh, this music is getting real grim. It's kind of sad. All right,
Someone changed the tape at Kmart.
I hope you can get this one.
So do I.
26th Century Guy.
What the what? Interstellar?
26th Century Guy. No, that takes place in this century, dingus.
No, not really.
Yeah, well,
it's in the future, and then it kind of ends in the farther future.
Yeah, but not in the 26th century.
I think maybe so.
I don't think so. I think it's maybe 100 or 200 years away.
Okay. Wow. Now the song's turning into an Earthbound track.
Oh man, we're gonna get copyright stricken.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
What's a movie where a protagonist is transported from the present to the 26th century? It's not Demolition Man.
Oh. Ooh, that would have been good. Mm. Well, now I'm out of guesses. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, that wouldn't...
No,
sure.
what were you going to say? I'm open to all guesses here.
Well, I know I was wrong with that guess. Oh, jeez. I'm lost, man. I don't know.
Wow. Ray, it's Idiocracy.
Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea it was like about that. I didn't know it was about transporting.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, that's the basic premise is fucking Luke Wilson goes into the future and sees that, oh no, everyone's dumb.
Oh,
it's pretty good.
Really know, yeah.
All right, the music is now so depressing. If you get this one wrong, your life gauge will be depleted.
All right.
The film is Holiday Road, 4,000 kilometers.
All right. Is it RV?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you another guess.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, you're so close.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, but
you're so close.
Planes, trains, and automobiles?
No, you're farther away. Go back to
Vegas
your previous
Vacation?
one. What's that?
Vegas Vacation?
No, you fucking idiot!
The regular Vacation.
Yes!
Okay, fine.
It's just National Lampoon's Vacation. Oh my god. There we go. All right, you're back up. You're back in the...
You're getting as mad as me. You're getting as mad at me as you were that you thought I was mad at the teacher about the Mario.
Well, that's why they call me Mads Mikkelsen. Right, here's another one for you. We're almost done with these, but you're
can I
doing...
reuse a joke I said on another podcast?
What's that?
If the last boss of Death Stranding is Mads Mikkelsen in a mech, you call him Mech Mikkelsen.
Who said that?
Me on another podcast.
Oh, you said that. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I would like that to happen.
All
right. Here we go. I got this one for you. It's not a gift. Here's one for you. Walter the Boy and the Summer Holidays.
Oh, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. No.
Yes. How did you know?
Walter and what again?
Walter the Boy and the Summer Holidays.
Oh. I don't know. Is it Christmas Story?
No, it is
Christmas in summer.
I want to say this is from the early mid 2000s. I think I remember seeing it when I was in college, but I don't remember.
Walter the Boy.
Walter the Boy and the Summer Holidays. I can't tell if this is your genre or not because you're kind of all over the map when it comes to movies. So maybe this is something you would have seen. I don't know if this is something you would enjoy.
I didn't watch movies in the theater for several years, so definitely didn't see it like when it was released or anything. Oh God, Walter the Boy and the Summer Holidays. I don't know. It's not an animated film, is it?
It is not.
Okay. Walter the Boy. Okay, I have a weird request. Can you actually give me the Japanese title in Japanese? I feel like that might help my brain a little.
Okay. Walter Shonen to Natsu no Kyujutsu.
Nope, it didn't. But let's see.
I have preemptively lowered the pitch of the music.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only thinking
we
of
were
Kikujiro.
looking for Secondhand Lions.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
I'm sorry.
I think I've only barely heard of that movie too, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the theater. I think I saw it because my older sister recommended it to me. I remember liking it, but I couldn't tell you one thing about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, all right. There's two more here. One I know you're going to get, and one I don't think you're going to get. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Your penultimate cinema sukiyaki is Mrs. Doubt.
Oh, Doubt.
No.
With yeah. God damn it! That's just like. Why didn't you call it Death Strands?
Mrs. Death Stranding.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes, good work.
Thank you and good night.
I love you. There we go. Pretty good. All right, Ray, and last one. This is for you. I think you've seen this movie, but I don't know for sure.
All right, you said this 9 times now.
I know, but again, it's because your musical, your cinema tastes are all over the map. Here we go. It's called Draculian or Draculian.
What?
Draculian. As in
So it's
in a Dracula manner.
Right. Is it Dracula Dead and Loving It?
No, I wish. Oh, I want to find out what the name of that is in Japanese. Jason, please add that to your Twitter account.
Is it Dracula 2000?
No. I'll give you another hint. Dracula is not in the English title. And he was pissed about that.
But he is in the film.
He is in the film, yes. Along with Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Who else we got? I can't make out everyone in the thing.
What the hell?
And a whole bunch of kids.
Did you say what time this was from?
I want to say mid to late 80s.
Oh, okay. Is it Little Monsters?
No, it's not so savage a movie. It does have one of those words in the title, though.
Drawing a blank because I'm not good on the 80s kids movies. Kiddish movies.
I'm cranking up the pitch because I have faith in you.
Thanks, that doesn't help my stress at all. Is it My Pet Monster? The
No,
movie?
okay, Ray, it's Monster Squad, okay?
Oh, that's right. Oh, right. Sorry. Just blanked on it. I know it.
Yeah,
I know
you
it.
did. What a fucking way to take us out of this perennial segment that we've done these many years.
Yeah, good thing we're done.
Because honestly, it's becoming real hard for me to come up with good entries for these anyway. Mostly because we've done all the good ones, and a lot of films these days just they don't tend to go with super different or wacky names. A lot of them are just kind of literal. Like all the Star Wars movies are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Any big Marvel movie is the same, you know.
Right.
But again, folks, please follow at Japan Film Titles on Twitter. My pal Jason he came up with that entire list we just went through, and he does them all the time, and you should follow him for a good laugh. Back to the show. Ray, hi.
Whoa, we're still doing the show.
We are still doing the show, and we've also... I'm sorry, did you have anything else?
I'm depressed.
You lost, Ray. Jesus, get over it.
Yeah.
We have an overnerd and a listener mail, and I apologize because apparently we've had the overnerd since
checks notes.
Literally checks notes since August 2nd. So before I even left for America. But you know what that means? Before we do any of that, we have to play the Fan Fun theme. Time for Fan Fun, that's where we have fun. Give us money, we'll give you something. Then you can send us stories of nerd stuff. I married a Dreamcast. I went to school and... Wait, this is not the Overnerds theme, but it encompasses Overnerds. This is my monologue break in the song. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right. That was a whole lot of nothing. All right, it's time for Fan Fun, where we get some feedback.
We answer your sex questions live.
Oh my god. Okay, we got a lot of them in here. I don't have time to read the questions, so I'm just going to run down the answers. 1, sideways. 2, at least 3. 3, wait for consent. 4, don't blog about it, but you can do it. 5, not applicable. Thanks for writing, everybody. Hang on a sec. There's another Fan Fun theme on here. Which one is this? Fanf. When we just called it Fanf. Okay.
Al, you can't do that every time.
No, I seriously, I forgot this was Fanf. I forgot we used to call it Fanf. 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 Not to be confused with Fanf, Alberta. Fanf. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Ray, check it out. We got an overnerd, we got a listener mail, and we have Facebook likes as promised from last episode.
Wow, it's like we should do this show every month. Oh,
yes. If we could, I'd like to do it twice a month, but I'm dumb and I cancel all the time because my job is unpredictable and stupid, and you know that.
Well, it's good to admit that you have a problem.
A problem with unpredictability. Whatever
You're
happened to predictability?
To work.
The Milkman, the Paperboy, and even television. Hang on here, I can't find this shit.
Evening TV.
Oh, I thought it was even TV. Oh, well, now I hate the show.
It was evening.
I know. I think you're right. I think I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Because it's predictable.
Predictable! Where the fuck is the art? Do you... Oh, yeah, maybe I don't have it. Do you have the Overnerds theme?
Oh, yeah, I have a few.
Okay, give me Pikachu. In honor of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Got a Pikachu, but he's only level 2. What choices am I left with today? Game Boy comes to work with me, grinding near the coffee bean. Starbucks sucks anyway. Raymond, we've got an overnerd here from a Robert Fenner, and he writes to us. Hang on. Oh, the first paragraph. You know what, guys? I said keep it pithy. That would be great if you could do that. The first paragraph is basically just saying, hey, guys.
First, you got to screen them.
I did. I screen capped this to remember his name because we should be, we should tell people, hey, this is from Robert Fenner. He got off his ass and wrote us an email. I guess what my message is, maybe you can stay on half of your ass and just write a shorter email. So the first paragraph is just saying thanks for the show, etc. Anyway, here are his Over Nerds. He's got two of them. The first one, middle school, 1998. I traded a kid my... Hang on, let's back it up. Folks, Over Nerds are stories of... I know, it's been so long since we've done it, I feel like we need to remind people what the segment is. Just nerd stories, unbearable nerds that you've encountered in the wild. I think it's safe to say that we're all nerds here, but it's the real nerds that sort of don't have a handle on maybe how to act socially. All right, Robert writes, middle school, 1998. I traded a kid my spare copy of Final Fantasy III for his copy of Final Fantasy II. The next day, he came into school to say he couldn't talk to me anymore because in my save file, I'd named Celeste Celery, and that meant I had no respect for the rich world that Square had created. I'm totally behind naming her Celery. That's cute. I like it. Personally, I don't rename characters the first time through, but I will do it on subsequent playthroughs. I don't know if you give a shit or do that at all with RPGs.
No.
Okay.
I used to do it a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah. Right? You name all the female characters the girl in class that you had a crush on?
Not all of them. One of them, yes.
He's got a second one here, and this I don't know. This just sounds like an annoying person.
I just name in everybody either the default or Nomowo.
Nomowo's great. Yeah, but even we differ on the format of Nomowo, because I capitalize the N, M, and W, and you don't.
You do it wrong, and I do it right. But that's just the way we're going to have to do it.
But we capitalize the individual words in the show when we write it out, so why not capitalize...
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. The show is called capital N-O space capital M-O-R-E space
you meant like that.
capital W-H-O-P-P-E-R-S.
But if we turn it into someone's name... The more natural formatting is to make it one whole word that has a capital letter at the beginning and the rest is lowercase.
I'll fight you on this until I die.
5 months
from now.
You gotta have a little bit of faith in me, who has been a professional writer for so long. And now I'm in school, so you can't even step to this.
You got me there. You are currently embroiled in a learning environment.
Educated.
You are literally getting educated right now. So
yeah.
I still think you're wrong, but thank you. The second over nerd from Robert, he says, post-grad Japanese class 2014. Persona 4 Arena came with a tote bag in the UK. I used it to carry my lunch. The worst nerd in my Japanese class saw it and yelled from across the room, hey, American guy, what kind of game is Persona? I started to say RPG, and he shouted, seriously? Not interested. He also regularly called our teacher Noriko Norihime, and she politely asked him not to do that. Have you taken a Japanese class in a formal setting before?
Yeah.
Because
in the old school, yeah.
Yeah, that's a setting where that sort of insufferable nerd is 100% unavoidable. And in my experience, when I was going to OU, there was a guy. This was right before Wind Waker came out. There was a guy who would just rant about how Nintendo stabbed him in the back every single day before class started. He would hear people talk about Wind Waker.
Oh, that?
Yeah, he wanted to play realistic Zelda, and instead they made it cartoony and cel shaded, and it was like. What do you suppose the over under is on him now still mad about Pokemon? 100%. I would say he's still furious about Wind Waker, Pokemon, Final Fantasy X-2.
Oh God.
For the sake of argument, let's say any game with women in it. Yeah. So yeah, if you're taking a Japanese class, I would say don't interact with anybody.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody like that in my old Japanese class, though.
Yeah, hang on. I'm being hyperbolic for comedic effect. That's obviously not true. Like you're gonna meet cool people in Japan. You're gonna meet. I met a lot of friends in my Japanese class with whom I studied over here in Japan, and we're still friends. And honestly, that program is the whole reason why I moved here in the first place. You're gonna meet cool, smart people, and you're gonna be friends with them, and you're gonna geek out with them, and that's cool. That's what you should do. But you're also gonna meet insufferable nerds who feel entitled that Nintendo should make a game just for them, and they can go fuck themselves.
And then you're gonna open a bar and meet them every day. for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's one of the aspects of my job that, you know what? At first, I would pretend to be nice to people when they did that because I have to maintain this diplomatic relationship with the clientele. Now I've reached a point where I've stopped giving a shit. If somebody expresses distaste or incredulity with my personal gaming opinions, it's just I just ignore them, or I just say it's video games, man. Like, calm your shit down. Who cares?
Yeah.
There was a guy in the bar a couple months who I mentioned I hadn't played Skyrim, and it looked like I just ran over his dog. The expression on his face. He's like,
"Come on,
but you run a gaming bar. How can you not have played the greatest game of all time?" I'm like, because I don't like open world. I don't like Western RPGs. Like, I don't know what you want, man. It's not for me. I'm sorry.
This isn't games, but it's related in the sense that it's both medieval things. But like, I got similar things when people asked if I ever watched Game of Thrones, and I go, no.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah,
and I would just say, well, I'm not interested in it. And
yeah,
people were like,
sorry.
What do you mean you're not interested in it? People could not fathom the fact that it just does not register to me. I'm sorry that I don't immediately jump on everything just because it's popular.
Yeah,
like
that's
it does not intrigue me at all in any sort of way. I'm sorry. It's like, God.
I'm
and then I look like an asshole because I have to say it like, well, I just don't.
Yeah, sorry, it's not for me.
Then I look, yeah.
I've had to do the same thing recently with the Half-Life series and the Fallout series because I played 20 minutes of Fallout 1 and that's it. Those are two games that are not for me either. And I don't need to rationalize myself. It's just they don't interest me, and I'm glad that you enjoy them. And you should enjoy things that you enjoy. And you should also not shit on other people for not enjoying the things that you enjoy.
These people think they're just, saying the natural thing that everybody would say.
No, it's no.
Just a natural reaction.
And then
what do you mean? Yeah. You don't know everything about every game. What do you mean you don't play everything?
If someone says to me, and this happened last week, someone says to me they're a Dragon Quest fan, and the only ones they've played are 8, 9, and 11, I'm not going to jump down their throat and be like, you haven't played 1 through 7? You didn't play 3 and 5? Those are my favorites. Like, I know that people approach games differently, and I'm not going to... You can call yourself a Dragon fan if you've... A Dragon fan. I love dragons. You can call yourself a Dragon Quest fan if you've only played 3 games. That's fine. Just like you can call yourself a fan of games if you haven't played Skyrim or Half-Life or Fallout or whatever the fuck.
And you know what the sad thing is the people who are like that will never get in a situation where they're going to get it the other way and be like, what? You haven't played NBA 2K9? It was the best one.
You never
what do you mean you don't play FIFA?
You don't play PGA Street?
No, you're thinking of Cyber Tiger.
I'm sorry. No, PGA Street was an April Fool's game that I proposed to my editor Dave Smith at oneup.com, but I was too late to meet the dedeadline, and he said, "God damn it, you should do that next year." And by the next year, the site was dead.
It wasn't dead. It was gamers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you were talking about 1UP.
No, but yeah, 1UP's April Fool's stuff was really bad.
Well, they only did it like once or twice, at least in the sense where it was...
Final Fantasy. Do you remember that shit? Get out of here. Nope. Get out of here with that. Okay, good.
The early ones were bad because they were like forced upon the rest of the staff by a guy who was not great.
No. Okay. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about entitled assholes, and we're seeing that again. What? We're seeing that again with the whole Pokemon debacle. Entitled man-children who don't realize it's a game for 6-year-olds. And I'm not disparaging adults who enjoy Pokemon because, I mean...
Well, let's be honest. Some of them are also just legal adults, i.e. 18 and 19-year-olds who still don't know jack shit about anything.
That's also true. Yeah, because your brain doesn't, like, stop forming and, like, you're not really who you're going to be for the rest of your life until your mid to late 20s now.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not stupid angry at people under, let's say, 25 for wigging out. Although if you come to the bar and say that shit and you're under 25, I don't care how old you are. We're going to argue about it. But, like, a lot of people grow out of stupid opinions.
Yeah, right.
I grew out of a lot of dumb opinions over the years. And looking back, a lot of them were really stupid and petty. And those are just things that you have to look at in hindsight and be like, yeah, that was dumb. I was young. I opened up my brain and I fixed it. And I think anybody can. I just think, especially these days when everything happens to be so polarizing, people are 10 times more stubborn.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's why so much of it is not even worth fighting. Like,
yes.
People just get set in their ways, and the only way they're going to be convinced otherwise is if by some inexorable thing that they have to learn it. Like, they're forced upon it through some sort of hardship, and they're finally convinced of it. But it's like, it's a thing that has to happen on their own, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
God, that whole fucking attitude of lazy developers is just so... It's just so weird, because it's like, it seems it's all rooted in this, like, belief that, well, labor can fix everything. Hard labor will fix everything, as long as I don't have to do it.
Yeah, I've been talking to some of the bar recently.
Everybody in the game industry loves crunch, right? That'll fix it.
I've been talking to someone at the bar recently who's taken that stance with Pokemon, like, pissed off. Like, okay,
I love the whole, the brain genius math algorithms people have to think of to, like, justify the number of hours and people would to fucking fix Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Now,
no.
From what I've read, there are two legitimate complaints about the new Pokemon. One, it can reformat your SD card. And two, if you own a Roku, it'll reboot it and set it on a reboot loop. Okay? Those are two actual real-world problems.
A Roku?
Yeah. Isn't that it?
What? What are you talking about?
If your Switch is on the same Wi-Fi network as your Roku, it will crash it and set it on a reboot loop.
Via the Pokemon game.
Yes. And it can also reformat your SD card. But I believe those are two things that can be fixed with a patch, and those should be the priorities right now.
Yeah.
Here's what's not a big deal. It doesn't have Squirtle. Okay? Like, play the game that they made. It's for 6-year-olds. And I'm not saying adults can't enjoy things for kids. I'm saying have some fucking perspective. Stop demanding shit. You're not, what?
That point ties back to what we were saying about Yakuza. It's like, they moved on without me.
Yes. Oh, that's my favorite one. Yeah. No, they moved on. And they don't owe you anything. You have no right to be angry. You don't have a stake. Like, unless you own a sizable amount of stock in this company, you really don't have a legitimate claim here.
Yeah.
All right, Raymond, we have listener mail.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Yeah.
And I don't typically read, like, listener mail, but this is something I've kind of been meaning to address for a while.
Do you read listener female mail?
Of course. We are equal employers. We don't employ anybody. Sorry. Joel, we fired Joel.
Yeah.
This is from a Kurune half. I am not sure. Dear Nomo, what are gold subscribers? For a while, I've heard about gold subscribers being mentioned on the podcast and never thought to look it up until today. Now that I'm searching it, I find no information about it. What exactly are gold subscribers? Is there extra content for them? Thanks. I'm retiring the term gold subscriber because I always thought
come on, you don't want to do a comedy answer?
No, I knew this would be confusing. A gold subscriber is basically... Well, no, I mean... Oh, fuck, yeah. We still do it at the end of the show, right? All right, no, we're not retiring that because that's my favorite thing.
I do it.
That's what I meant. Yeah, we're one mind, right?
Yeah.
Basically,
you mean retiring it at people who visit your place?
That's what I mean. Yes.
I mean your house. No,
yes.
critical.
Oh God. Yeah, a gold subscriber in my terms was basically anybody who visited the bar. I would snap a selfie with them and post it on Twitter, and I would say, "Hey, gold subscriber such and such showed up at the bar." Oh, by the way,
and, ideally they did pay to do that. So
that's true. We had a Joe Dix and his lady friend show up. He has a podcast called The Free Cheese. They talk about video games. We had a lot of fun talking with them. Mike Choi of Flip Grip fame showed up, and he meant to bring me a Flip Grip. Couldn't get one in time, so he gave me the cash to buy a Flip Grip. So if I don't have a Flip Grip within the next month, everyone get on my ass, please.
Did you get one yet?
No, Ray.
All right. Why don't you do that? I'm on your ass now, you fucking idiot.
Thank you.
What are you,
And
some sort of moron? Why wouldn't you get one now? Lazy prick.
Hi, welcome to donations, Mark. No. Play the wrong drop.
Leo! God damn it!
All right. And I want to apologize because it's been so long since you recorded. I'm sure that other people have visited the bar, listened to the show, and I have neglected to write your names down. That's on me.
The Pope.
If I have, yes, he still didn't play Undertale. He played Deltarune. That's the ironic thing.
Yeah.
If you visited the bar and I have not mentioned you, please assail me on Twitter. Yell right into my dumb face, "Hey, idiot! I visited you." Because usually, like if you're visiting from out of the country, I will 100% take a selfie and be like, "Hey, I met this cool person," and I like doing that because it's fun to meet people who they don't visit Japan for the bar, but while they're in Japan, they got that sweet ass JR Rail Pass. They can stop in Nagoya for an evening. It's fun. Folks who do it multiple times, like Daniel Worthington, are upgraded to Platinum subscriber. I understand it's a confusing label. I did it as a gag the first 20 times, and I feel like it's gotten out of hand. There is no extra content. It's just a dumb label I made up.
I don't think it's out of hand, and I don't think you should feel that just because one person wrote in asking about it.
Well, it's not just that. It's that it's always something that's been bugging me since I've been doing it because it is a gag, but I do understand it's something that could easily be misconstrued. So, like, even my own brain was like, it's funny, but it's dumb.
You gotta stop doing that to yourself.
Have we met?
I'm just saying. You gotta stop. Find a way. Take some pills or something.
All right. Oh, hey, pills. What else was I going to say? I think that might be it for the listener stuff. Yes, right. Did you have anything to add to my ramblings?
Oh, no.
Good. Because guess what time it is right now?
10:39.
No. Well,
it's 10:58. Fuck.
It's
Jesus.
3:58 Japan time, but again,
AM or PM?
As PM. Oh, fuck, I gotta go to work soon. I don't even have time for a nap.
At AM, PM.
Oh, no. Facebook likes. Here's how it works. Go to our Facebook page. Is that facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers? Is that how it works?
It is Jam. I call you Jam now.
Oh, you just got jammed. Thank you.
Yep.
Is this the music?
Come on and jam.
Yes, perfect. And welcome to Facebook Likes. Here's what you do. Go to facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Click the like button. I will somehow find your name in there. I will make a dumb pun or joke out of your name. Right now, we're catching up on back likes because Facebook decides to move them every so often, and I just found out where they are again. And I looked over the likes that we have. There's enough to cover this episode and the next 2 episodes. So if you like it now, you should hear your name in 2021.
All right.
Hang on, I'm drinking water. Okay, there we go.
All right, hold on. Let me drink a Watermelon Rockstar Zero.
Oh, quit bragging.
Oh, yeah, Alex, we forgot to do the thing that
What's
you
the
do
thing?
on podcasts where you say what you're drinking.
Is that a thing?
On those dumb podcasts you used to do did that.
I'm drinking fucking water. r/hydro homies. Get on my level.
Okay. It's not like Chew High Water?
No. Well, that's because I don't record in the evening anymore when I would drink.
They should make Chew High Water.
Yes.
It's called LaCroix.
I was about to say Faux Croix. It's too French. All right.
Episode title.
Hang on. No, it's not.
Okay.
All right, Raymond. Are you ready? I didn't finish.
I wasn't
for
serious.
Facebook Likes.
Yeah. All right.
All right, here we go. Jala, which I can only assume stands for Justice League of America, Lauren Lambert. I see. Sometimes it's hard to work with Facebook names that may or may not be pseudonyms. So I just go with what you give me.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I got it. Gold subscriber. Well, fuck. Okay, we just had this conversation. Gold subscriber Sean Dr. Wiley.
Galarian subscriber.
Thank you. Which is true, by the way. I think he is going for his doctorate. Not a funny nickname, but Zelda and Nicolas Cage superfan Millie Wokoma might be moving back to Nagoya soon. She moved away last year or a couple years ago, and she might be coming back, and I hope she does. Hi, Millie.
Sure, they got great miso.
The best, actually. Yeah, Nagoya is a miso town. Get over here. Spirit of a 17th century Parisian aristocrat stuck in a young person's body, Alexis Blanchet Poirier. That's a fancy-ass hyphenate.
That is a lot. Is there any diacritical marks in that?
No, not that I see. When I say GG in game, you should know it always stands for Gary Gutierrez. I attribute my victories to him. He voted for Revolver Ocelot, Joshua William Prochaska. Who's going to Okinawa in Karate Kid 2? Daniel going.
Okay, thank you.
What's the what's the first step of yoga? Ryan LaFleur.
Man.
Fake Rasta legend Rob Marlin. May the force be with you, Jared Trekker. Hey, before I play I Will Remember You, I should probably ask, McLaughlin okay? Went looking for Taylor Thomas and got lost in the Jonathan maze. Hey man, this part of the highway is reserved for Bettis. Get out of the Jerome lane. He was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Oh.
Is he still? I don't keep up.
Hey, is not Elaine Bennis?
No, sorry.
You lost me.
I found a nice German man on Craigslist, and we're going to get together for a Peter boil.
Not a crab boil?
No, thank you.
All right, I'm going to go.
The guy who runs... This is the worst one I've ever done. I want to make that clear. The guy who runs Braska's Guardians Deli makes mistakes all the time. The Aaron Daly Orange Deli's Aaron Davies. And what did...
I have to be on the East Coast to get that?
No, it's just, you have to have played FF10 and hate my jokes.
Oh.
And what did Vincent D'Onofrio say to Tommy Lee Jones on the set of Men in Black? Oh, die, Kay. Thank you guys so much for liking the Facebook page.
That was the worst. That was the worst.
I feel like maybe this
all-time
is just...
worst.
I feel like... man, it was, they were all so... Not they were all. The last few were so good in my head.
That's the problem.
I think maybe if I gave you one of those alcoholic LaCroix, you would have had more fun with that.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm not.
I don't turn into the life of the party.
What?
I don't become the life of the party when I drink, though. I mean,
No.
that wouldn't really help me at all.
I'm going to be blunt. I'm trying to peer pressure you.
Okay.
Right?
It's that simple.
Oh fuck! I got to get out of here. It's Cartoon All Stars to the rescue. Well, folks, thanks for liking the Facebook page. I don't know this is exactly encouraging people to like the Facebook page.
No,
but I hope it does. And that's it. That's all we have for Fan Fun this week, and I think that's all we have for the show this week.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
There's another game I forgot to talk about.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is it?
Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh yeah, I've some friends are also playing that. I've heard that's all right.
You should get it.
Should I?
It's better than Wii Fit ever was.
Yeah, Wii Fit's one of those things that I spent too much money on, used for a month, and then never touched again.
No, this one's actually hardcore.
All right.
It's fairly useful. So,
will it blast my quads?
Yes.
Will it blast my core?
Yes.
Will it blast me into the sun?
Yes.
I'm in.
I want to get burned up.
Burn me up.
I want to melt. Okay. All right. Well then, Alex.
Hi.
End of the show.
Yes. End of the line. End of the show.
For another time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is our website, Alex?
In my opinion, it's nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com.
Oh, yeah. Well, your opinion's wrong.
Fuck.
But factual.
Wait.
Find our stuff. You can give us money that way, too. The best way to give us money, at least for right
true.
now, is the donate button through PayPal. Whatever. And as we've already covered on Facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Well, we got an overnerd today. I guess people can still send them to us. They are supposed to be... What?
In fairness, we got this in early August, and I just don't look at the NoMoO account. I look at the Penske account. You know, that's where my attention is focused. So
well,
I don't,
you read
I don't
it,
see
didn't
them.
you?
I did. That's true. Yes. Only, hang on, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only almost 4 months late.
It's better than some of the other records we've set.
That's true.
As far as length goes.
Longest distance throwing ray, 2.2 meters.
Send us brief and funny stories about really weird nerd people you've met in life or have been.
Yes.
That is nomorewhoppers@gmail.com. That is our email address for everything.
Again, the point of that segment is not to shit on nerds, because we're all nerds. It's to shit on inconsiderate people who you happen to encounter in a nerd context.
I can go either way.
Hey.
Because I'm a man of the people. Okay, we're also on Twitter as No More Whoppers, and Alex is also on Twitter by himself as...
That's true. I'm Patui. That's Pitohui. You can also follow the bar at Critical Hit Neg. You can follow the Out of Context Critical Hit Bar Quotes page at OOCCHQ. I overhear funny things at work, and I post them there. If it's all caps, it's Tom.
Pitohi.
It's Patui, but thank you.
And I'm RDBAAA. I just set up a Ko-fi page.
Oh my god, I was about to ask you about that, and I was about to also ask how to fucking pronounce it as well.
Guess is as good as mine, but that's a way to give me money.
Yeah, okay.
Tip me things for the stuff I do or say or make.
How does that work?
Basically like our donate button.
Okay. Because I want to set one up, but like, I don't know. What am I giving in exchange for the money?
I don't know. You make those silly YouTube videos these days.
Oh, that's true, folks. Oh, fuck. Follow Alabaster Freshwater on YouTube, youtube.com/hoodedpatui.
All right.
Pitohi.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, and I made a game a couple of years ago now called Blast Rush. That's on mobile. Try that. Visit Critical Hit.
Visit CH. Also, I would like to make a game, but I want to mess around in RPG Maker first. So send one to my Ko-fi? Oh, fucking... I don't know how it works.
Right. And you can follow Critical Hit on Twitter as...
Pitohi.
That's right, Ray.
Got him, finally.
I'm dead now.
Oh, we sell No More Whopper shirts if you want to buy one of those.
Put one on your body.
Either with our logo or with Alex yelling at somebody, which is always great.
Yeah.
Well, it was into a banana, so it could have been anybody.
I guess that's true.
I don't want to say Alex is the mascot of the show, but Alex yelling at somebody is the mascot of the show. So.
I don't know. I don't...
It's like Alex's costume.
My costume?
Yeah, it's not just Alex, it's Alex yelling. That's the skin you buy for like $1.99 on the marketplace, and you load it up, and there it is. And you go be him like that for a while.
How am I giving you attitude?
Esoteric? Yeah, that's what the shirt says.
How am I giving you attitude?
That's true. I would like to have a shirt that also says "Transform and roll out, motherfucker." No, not okay.
I don't want to have curse words on the shirt.
What? Fuck you!
Better.
How would you write that on? What fuck you?
Yeah, you would have to use like a Russian character that we don't use in English. Does this count as swearing? Because I want a shirt with this and a character on it.
Dear Nikki, I use swap note to inventory my nuts.
Is that it? What do you think?
No, that's benign.
All right, good. I'm
totally benign. Yeah.
Good. Put Nikki on there.
Go to the Tumblr to find the shirt link. All right. Well, Alex, thanks for being such a good sport.
Anytime.
We had 1 week of Spooky Sunday, didn't we?
Oh, shit! What happened to Spooky Sunday? No, it's still Spooky Sunday. I decree. This episode is not over. I retract my anytime.
It's November.
Shut up. So it can still be November's still spooky. It's still autumn and fuck. Where's fuck. Ray's gonna cut me off and end the episode. I'm not gonna be able to play Spooky Sunday, and then all of our advertisers are gonna back out on us.
Alex, are you a married man or are you in a relationship?
It's both, yeah, kind of, because I just got married. Ray was there. Where the fuck is this drop? There it is!
Spooky Sunday.
Oh, that feels so good. All right.
Anyway, everybody else, keep your nose clean. We'll see you next time. Gold subscribers, we love you. Stick around till after the show. Where is the Colonel's secret recipe? We drill through the floor of a KFC at Lunch Rush to find out.
I'm determined to turn this place into a paradise of spice.
Hey, no spoilers for Death Stranding, please.
So sorry.